outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Ivy outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 24.
Yeah, you see MP getting bolder and bolder, learning there's no limit to his three-point shooting range.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Pistons, Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson, and LeVert subbed in for Ivy. The Raptors also with a sub. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Quickly. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Durant, the pass to LeVert. And here's Cunningham. To the inside, Duran. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. It's good from the top of the key.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
From deep, MP. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Robinson. The three is rebounded by Barrett. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Toronto. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in a row in the postseason and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat right now. But that could change here tonight.
And so it's Toronto, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference. Here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. Ivy comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Toronto also changing it up. Ingram's checked in for Dick. MP comes in for Barrett. And Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Shed. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got MP. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
MP, that one's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Ivy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ivy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Ivy, 6 points for him. To the middle. Thompson's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson a screen on quickly, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Holland. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 48.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Thompson outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Raptors have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. And the 3-pointer goes.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Down low. Here's Duren. Hurdle with some nice D.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up. He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Thompson for 3. And again, no good by Detroit. It's been all Raptors.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 57 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Connects from downtown.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Cunningham looking it over. To get back on track, and the layup is good.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
No, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Some bonus offense. They're not used to getting this level of production from him, but they will certainly take it.
Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duran together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And so it's Detroit with it. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Over quickly. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Harris. And it's 6 points for Cade Cunningham.
And that is great work inside by Cunningham. He could just beat you in so many ways.
Here's MP. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw no good from MP.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
He buries it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lets the 3 fly, and Ivy gets a 3. Ivy's got 9.
And there's the answer 3 for Ivy. What a nice job getting himself set for that one.
Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And if Duran decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
And here's MP from outside. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
A deep 3 from MP. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Harris. The 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep, MP. The rebound by Detroit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ivy's shot is off. And here's MP from outside. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
3-pointer. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Cunningham with the ball. He's got 6. The 3 from Thompson. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. MP, number 1. LeVert's checked in for Cunningham. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. From deep, MP drains the triple.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Back to LeVert. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Pure from 3-point range.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
This one for 3. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Ivy. LeVert's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And got it! Another basket!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Ivy outside. The shot. is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris passes to LeVert, and he throws it down with one hand.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, at that time finding the wide open man.
A nice shot by MP.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Fires in the triple. Ivy's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Toronto out in front, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on.
Getting ready for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. MP's checked in for Toronto. So for the Raptors right now, R.J. Barrett out there with MP. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's MyCareer in at the 5. Cunningham outside. Goes back up, and he lays it in. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from 3-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Pass to Barrett. MP outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. MP against Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Steps back and fires. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. The Pistons clear it. 1:41 left in the 4th. Cunningham outside. The 3-ball. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Raptors.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Pass to Thompson.
Stay there.
Cunningham outside. Now Harris. Ivy outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by MyCareer. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, putting on a show on the big stage. Lets it fly from 18. He got it again! Sensational!
What an incredible scoring performance on the big stage.
Yes, making playoff history here, guys. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused. And
you said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't make excuses. If I can stand, I can play.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
Whoa, I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael just yet. I gotta win a chip first, but I'll take the compliment, Dom. I'm flattered.
Well, we hope you feel better, MP.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate...
Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season. And that's because the adjustment to the pro game was tough for me. I didn't speak the language, and an airline had even lost one of my bags. Now that I think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah. Yeah, I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems.
Talk about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how'd he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was just gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something, but so what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it, or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, here we are. We've had a few things go against us this series, but so what? Everyone's going through something. And we've got a chance to go to the conference finals if we win one more game. One more.
All right, so how you feeling about your chances?
Bro, I am ready to run through a brick wall for this win. And nothing's gonna slow me down. I promise you that.
Tear it up.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word distance along with your issue and seatbelt tickets to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Raptors have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Detroit.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. You look at the Raptors. They've been dominant so far in this series, and they can, as we know, complete a sweep tonight with a win.
In the middle of the playoffs, that is huge. They could buy themselves lots of extra rest with a win. That has to be in the back of their mind as they try to close this one out. MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Inside, here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Cunningham looking around. Pass to Ivy. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Ivy's got 5 now.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
MP's shot is good.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And Duran slams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
A 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. 15 points in the game.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Here's Ivy. He has 5. Here's the 3. They get it back. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost...
And, wait a minute. MP looks hurt. MP's in pain. And, folks, this does not look good. Looks like he may have turned his ankle. This would be a huge blow to his team and fans.
Yeah, you just hold out hope that MP can put some weight on it.
Raptors trail by 13, and we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp of getting through to the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
6 to shoot. Cunningham passes to Duran. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Duran's got 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Thompson outside. To Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And here's MP for 3. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Ivy against MP. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Good on the triple.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Ivy with the bucket.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Fires for 3. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
During the pass to Ivy. Out to Harris. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. LeVert's checked in for Cade Cunningham. It's checked in for the Raptors.
Substitution on the floor.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to LeVert, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Harris. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Barnes.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Pass to Harris.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Duncan Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jaden Ivey.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but what he puts it to use down low.
A 3 from MP. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
12 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Cunningham for 3. He can't hit that time. And B getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Takes a 3. The 3 is pure from NP.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Cunningham over Barrett. Nails the baby hook.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A nice shot by MP.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Harris is checked in for Detroit. And the Raptors also making a change. Hurdle's checked in. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Allie, thank you so much.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Barrett against Cunningham. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for LeVert. Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Duran with it, now guarded by Verta. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth, and he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
MP deciding where to go with it. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Pistons trail by 20. Thompson outside. Harris a screen on MP. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Misses the three. Here's the Raptors with the ball.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
The three from MP, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Cunningham against Barrett. Duran trying to break free. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Substitution on the floor.
9 seconds left in the game. Ivy with it. And so the Toronto Raptors take the series and will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing.
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invincible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!